been expecting you.
What is up, everybody? Josh here with Lorgasm, and today let's talk about Camp Cretaceous Season 2. It just dropped on Netflix. I've watched the first episode, so let's go over episode 1. If you guys don't remember, Season 1 left off literally at the end of Jurassic World, where all the dinosaurs got loose. Everyone left the island, so the kids are the last ones left on the island. The episode starts with, we get a few establishing shots of the park. It shows like some compies in one of those big round balls. It shows some pterodactyls flying around, and we get some stegosauruses walking around. Then we get the kids running away from a Parasaurolophus. Then we get the kids running away from a Parasaurolophus. Parasaurolophus. That's really hard to say. So they're running away from it. It's chasing them down. Pretty sure it's an omnivore. It might be a herbivore. It wouldn't eat a human. But as they're running away from it, Rexy comes in and grabs it. So they duck behind a fallen tree and they hide while you hear Rexy just crush into it, and then they look over and Rexy's dragging it behind a tree. They talk about how they haven't eaten yet. This is like literally right after the last one. So the last thing they ate was some candy bars, or like some not candy bars, they're more like granola bars, like the day before. And then they remembered about their friend Ben that they just lost. We saw at the end of season 1 that he was still alive. They head towards Main Street and they see everything's tore up from the Rexy and Indominus Rex fight. They see like a little cardboard stand of Brooklyn and they start making fun of her. They find some walkie-talkies. They're looking around for food, and then they find a book that tells about Jurassic World, and they see that there is like a emergency signal thing they can click on, and it'll send an emergency signal out so they could get picked up, because like I said, nobody's left on the island. They go and look in the Mosasaurus tank and they see the remains of the Indominus Rex. So I don't think the Mosasaurus actually ate it or didn't eat it whole, because we see in Fallen Kingdom, we see the bones are all still together. So it might have just pulled it down and killed it and then just left it. I don't know why it wouldn't just eat it. And there's no way it like pooped out a full skeleton. They start trying to find food. They're looking for things to do to buy their time while they're waiting. And then Darius thinks he sees Ben, so he chases after him. And then Ben says, "Why'd you let me go?" Then Darius sees his dad. It cuts to the scene where Darius is holding Ben up over the forest, and then he's saying, "Let me go," and then he's like, "No, we're gonna get through this." And then his dad shows up, which last season we found out is dead now, and his dad's like, "Are we?" And then he lets his dad go. So that was some Star Wars stuff right there. While they're doing more exploring, Rexy shows up and she's dragging a tree, because we see in her haddock she's like building a nest. So I don't know if she's gonna have babies or if she is just trying to get more comfortable and just claiming everything as hers. They see that the signal transmitter is actually in the nest, so they have to come up with a plan to get in there. So they decide, Rexy goes out to go look for some more stuff. So Darius and Kenji decide to go into the haddock to climb up to turn on the signal. And while they do that, everyone else is keeping watch. Sammy is actually hiding in a tree to get like a closer watch on Rexy. And while she's sitting in the tree, Rexy walks up to the tree and looks straight up at her. But luckily, Rexy was only looking up to get a twig that was right below Sammy, so Rexy didn't actually see Sammy. So Sammy survived that. Then Rexy heads back to the haddock. Rexy's about to make it into the haddock before they actually get the signal on, because that whole time they were trying to get the casing off of it to open it up. So Brooklyn takes her cardboard cutout of herself and puts her camera with a speaker that's playing back a video, and so Rexy goes after that. and then goes to stomp it down. And while she does that, the boys turn on the signal, and then they run away and they hide, and then it cuts to the signal transmitter, and it says signal received, and that ends the episode. So it was a pretty good episode. It's a good pickup for season 2. I was wondering what they're gonna do. They're the only humans left on the island. I wonder if we're gonna get to see Blue. Yeah, good startup. Animation looks good. I'm loving this story so far. I know it's made for like kids, but like it's still pretty good. It's a nice continuation into the Jurassic World, Jurassic Park universe, and I can't wait to see what the rest of the season has. I want to know if the kids make it off the island. I want to know if they're going to be there until Fallen Kingdom and then try to jump on the boat to get away, or I mean maybe they die. It didn't actually show real Ben in this episode, so who knows what he's doing. He's with the not a Stegosaurus. He's with his little dinosaur pal that I do not remember the name of at this moment. So I can't wait to see what happens with him. If he's gonna like resent them for leaving him behind or not going to look for him. I'm hoping one of the kids die. I'm not gonna lie. I want some stakes in this show, but I'm highly doubt that's gonna happen. Yeah, I'd give this a solid like 7 out of 10. There's not a lot of action. I want some more action. One that got eaten at the beginning was pretty dope. I'm not gonna try to say that name again. Parasaurolophus. Alright. Alright, so that's all I got for you today. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.